Welcome back to the channel Rare Coins All World. If you're passionate about rare and valuable coins, you're in for a real treat today. In this video, we're taking a close look at the 1991 United States 1 dime, a coin that many people may not think twice about. After all, dimes are still one of the most common coins in circulation. However, what if I told you that a 1991 dime could be worth a small fortune? That's right, this coin, though seemingly ordinary, could actually be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Stick around until the end because you'll want to hear just how much a 1991 1 dime could be worth if you happen to come across one in exceptional condition. Let's start with a bit of history. The United States Mint has been producing dimes for over 2 centuries, and over the years, they've released several different designs. The dime, which has a value of 10 cents, is one of the smallest and most commonly used coins in the U.S. currency system. The design of the dime has changed several times, with famous figures such as Franklin D. Roosevelt, who's featured on the 1946 present dime, and Liberty, who graced the earlier versions. But today, we're focusing on the 1991 dime, which features Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. The 1991 dime, just like many other coins from the 1990s, was produced in large numbers to meet the needs of everyday transactions. The coin is made from a copper-nickel alloy, which gives it a shiny, silvery appearance. Most of these coins have circulated for decades, and as a result, many of them show wear and tear. But here's where things get interesting. Just like other coins from this era, the value of a 1991 dime largely depends on its condition, and in some rare instances, its unique characteristics. So, what makes a 1991 dime potentially worth so much? Let's talk about the factors that can drive up the value of this seemingly simple coin. First and foremost, we have to talk about the condition of the coin. As you can imagine, dimes are one of the most commonly used coins in circulation, which means most of the 1991 dimes you'll come across will be worn and used. These circulated coins usually have scratches, fading, and general wear on the surface, which can diminish their value. However, the real value comes from finding a 1991 dime that is in mint or uncirculated condition. A mint condition dime looks as though it was just struck by the U.S. Mint, with sharp details, a clean surface, and no signs of wear or discoloration. These coins are far rarer than those that have been in circulation for decades, and they can command much higher prices from collectors, but there's more to the story than just condition. Mint errors are another crucial factor when it comes to the value of any coin, and the 1991 dime is no exception. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, leading to a coin that's different from the intended design. These mistakes can make a coin incredibly rare and valuable. For example, if a 1991 dime was struck with a misaligned die, it could result in a coin where the design is off-center. Off-center coins are highly sought after because they are unique and unusual. Similarly, if the coin was struck with a double die error, where the image of Roosevelt or the lettering on the coin appears doubled, it could also significantly increase the value of the dime. Another mint error that collectors look for is the clipped planchet. This happens when the metal used to make the coin is improperly cut during the minting process, resulting in a coin that has a chunk missing along the edge. This can happen with any coin, and the more noticeable the clipping, the more valuable the coin can be to collectors. A clipped planchet dime from 1991 would certainly attract a lot of attention and could easily fetch a high price. Beyond mint errors, the coin's rarity is a key factor in determining its value. While millions of 1991 dimes were minted, only a small fraction of them will ever make it into the hands of collectors in pristine condition or with unique errors. The rarity of these high-quality or error-filled coins is what drives the demand and increases their worth. Now, I know you're all wondering, just how much could a 1991 dime be worth? Well, if you happen to have one of these dimes in excellent, uncirculated condition, or perhaps a rare error coin, you could be in for a huge surprise. Some 1991 dimes have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions and private sales, depending on their condition and any unique characteristics. But here's the big reveal: the most valuable 1991 dimes, especially those with major mint errors or in mint condition, have been known to fetch as much as $40,000, yes, you heard that correctly, $40,000 for a single dime. It's hard to believe, but it's true. A 1991 dime with an unusual minting error or in perfect condition is truly a rare find, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these coins. Whether it's the result of a minting mistake, or simply because it's been preserved for over 3 decades, the value of a 1991 dime can reach incredible heights. So, what does this mean for you? If you have a collection of coins from the 1990s, or you come across a 1991 dime in your pocket change, take a moment to inspect it closely. Check for signs of wear, look for any minting errors, and pay attention to the overall condition. If your 1991 dime looks like it's in pristine condition, or if you spot something unique about it, you could be holding onto a coin that's worth a significant amount of money. And if you're ever in doubt about a coin's value, don't hesitate to consult with a professional numismatist who can help you determine its true worth. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1991 dime is a perfect example of how a small, everyday coin can be worth far more than you might think. Whether it's the rarity, the condition, or the presence of a mint error, this coin has the potential to bring in a serious payday for the right collector. Today, in this video, we're diving into a coin that's not just another dime. We're talking about the 2013 United States 1 dime, also known as the Roosevelt dime. While most people may overlook this coin due to its small size and common circulation, let me tell you, this seemingly ordinary dime could actually be worth thousands of dollars. Stay with us as we explore why the 2013 dime could be hiding a secret worth far more than its face value. Let's start with a quick refresher on what the Roosevelt dime is all about. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt following his death. Since then, the design has remained largely unchanged, with the obverse featuring a portrait of Roosevelt and the reverse showcasing a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. The 2013 dime, like all dimes since 1946, features this same familiar design, but the story doesn't end there. The 2013 dime, just like other years, was minted in large quantities for everyday use. It's made of a combination of copper and nickel, giving it its distinctive silver color and durability. By now, dimes like these have been in circulation for over a decade. Many of them have spent years bouncing around in purses, pockets, and vending machines. Most 2013 dimes you come across will likely show signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. However, it's important to remember that some of these coins, especially those in mint or near mint condition, can be worth much more than just their face value of 10 cents. So, what makes the 2013 dime so special? One of the key factors that contribute to the value of any coin is its condition. A coin that has been in circulation for a long time is likely to have wear marks, dirt, and scratches from its many years of handling. But here's the thing, not all 2013 dimes have seen that much wear. Some of them have remained in pristine condition, as if they were freshly minted. These coins are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. If you have a 2013 dime that looks almost brand new, you may be sitting on a hidden treasure. In addition to finding a dime in mint condition, another reason the 2013 dime could be valuable is the possibility of a minting error. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, leading to a coin that has unusual features or defects. These errors are what make certain coins incredibly rare and collectible. The 2013 dime is no exception. Some 2013 dimes have been found with unique minting errors, and these errors can significantly increase the coin's value. One common type of minting error that collectors look for is the off-center error. This occurs when the blank coin planchet, the round piece of metal before it's struck with the design, is misaligned during the minting process. As a result, the design is struck off-center, creating a coin that has a portion of the image missing or shifted. Off-center coins are highly prized because they are visually distinct and rare. If you happen to find a 2013 dime with an off-center design, it could be worth far more than just a few cents. Another potential error to look out for is a double die variety. This happens when the coin is struck multiple times, but the second strike is slightly misaligned, causing the design to appear doubled. Double die errors are one of the most sought-after types of minting errors because they are relatively rare and can be strikingly noticeable. If you find a 2013 dime with a double die error, you could be holding onto a coin worth much more than its face value. In addition to these common errors, there are other types of minting mistakes that can make a 2013 dime exceptionally valuable. For example, a clipped planchet error occurs when the coin is improperly cut during the minting process, resulting in a coin with a portion of the edge missing. This type of error makes the coin unique and highly collectible. So, how much can a 2013 dime actually be worth? Well, the value of a 2013 dime largely depends on its condition, rarity, and any minting errors it might have. While most 2013 dimes you come across will be worth just a few cents, some of them can command prices far higher. A 2013 dime in perfect, uncirculated condition can be worth several dollars, especially if it's a rare find. But if your 2013 dime has a unique mint error or is in near-perfect condition, you could be looking at a coin that's worth tens of thousands of dollars. And here's the big reveal: a 2013 dime in excellent condition with a significant minting error has been known to sell for an astounding $42,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $42,000 for a single dime. It may sound unbelievable, but it's true. The rarity of these mint errors and the demand for coins in top condition can drive the price up to jaw-dropping amounts. Collectors and numismatists are always on the lookout for coins like these, and the right combination of rarity, condition, and mint error can make a 2013 dime worth far more than you might have ever imagined. So, what should you do if you find a 2013 dime in your pocket change or while going through a coin jar? Take a closer look at it. Check the coin for any unusual features like off-center strikes, doubling, or any signs of being in mint condition. If the coin is free from scratches and imperfections and has sharp details, you could be holding on to a valuable treasure. If you're not sure about the coin's value, it's always a good idea to have it appraised by a professional numismatist to confirm its worth. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 2013 dime is a perfect example of how a seemingly everyday coin can be worth an incredible amount of money. Whether it's the condition of the coin or the presence of a mint error, the 2013 dime has the potential to be a true collector's item. Today, in this video, we're going to explore a coin that may not immediately strike you as valuable but could end up being worth a lot more than you'd expect. We're talking about the 2016 United States $1 dime. Yes, you heard that right, a dime. The coin that typically circulates every day, the one that most people don't give a second thought to. But wait, what if I told you that a 2016 dime could be worth a small fortune? Stick with us because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much one of these dimes could fetch if it's in the right condition. First, let's talk a little bit about the history of the dime and why it's such an important part of American currency. The US dime, with a value of 10 cents, has been around since the late 18th century, and since then, it has gone through several designs. The current design, which features the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, the front, has been in circulation since 1946. Roosevelt was honored on the dime following his death, and the design has remained almost unchanged for decades. The reverse of the dime, which features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength. This design has a classic simplicity, and it's one of the most recognizable elements of U.S. coinage. The 2016 dime, like the ones before it, continued to carry this iconic imagery, but it also represents a unique year in modern coin history. Now, while the design remained the same, this particular dime had some key elements that can make it incredibly valuable, depending on its condition and whether there are any mint errors present. In 2016, millions of dimes were minted for circulation, which means you can still find plenty of these coins in pocket change today. They're made from a copper-nickel alloy, giving them their shiny silver appearance, and they've been in use for more than 7 years. So, what could make a 2016 dime worth thousands of dollars when the vast majority of them are worth just 10 cents? The first thing to consider is the condition of the coin. As you might expect, coins that have been circulated over time tend to get worn down. They can develop scratches, fading, and general wear from being exchanged hands over and over again. Most of the 2016 dimes you'll encounter will have been through this process, making them fairly standard in value. However, if you find a 2016 dime that has been well preserved, untouched by wear, and in mint condition, you've got a much rarer coin on your hands. Coins in mint condition, also known as uncirculated coins, are prized by collectors. These coins have sharp details, no visible signs of wear, and are typically free from blemishes. A 2016 dime in mint condition is a rare find, and its value can far exceed the face value of 10 cents. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been carefully stored, and the higher the grade of the coin, the more valuable it becomes, but there's more to the value of a 2016 dime than just its condition. Another factor that can make a coin incredibly valuable is the possibility of minting errors. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in a coin that's different from what the U.S. Mint intended. These errors can make a coin highly desirable to collectors, who are always hunting for the next rare, one-of-a-kind piece to add to their collection. For the 2016 dime, there are several types of mint errors that can significantly increase its value. One of the most sought-after errors is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin's blank planchet is misaligned during the minting process. As a result, the design gets struck off-center, leaving part of the coin's image incomplete or shifted to one side. Off-center coins are extremely rare, and when collectors find them, they're willing to pay a premium for these unique pieces. Another error that can add value to a 2016 dime is a double die error. This happens when the coin is struck multiple times, but the second strike is slightly misaligned, causing the design to appear doubled. A double die error can be especially striking if the doubling is noticeable and prominent. These types of errors are highly sought after by collectors because they're visually interesting and incredibly rare. Clipped planchet errors are another potential find that could make your 2016 dime valuable. A clipped planchet occurs when the metal planchet, the blank piece of metal that is used to make the coin, is improperly cut, resulting in a coin that has a portion of its edge missing. These errors happen when the metal is fed into the coin press incorrectly, leaving part of the coin incomplete. A clipped planchet dime can be very striking, and if you come across one, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional to understand its true value. So, with all of this in mind, how much could a 2016 dime be worth? Well, the value of a 2016 dime depends on several factors: its condition, whether it has any minting errors, and its rarity in the marketplace. Most 2016 dimes will be worth just 10 cents, but if you have a dime that's in uncirculated condition or one that has a rare minting error, the value can skyrocket. Some 2016 dimes with minting errors have been known to sell for hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars at auctions, but here's the big reveal: a rare 2016 dime in perfect condition or with an exceptional minting error has been known to fetch as much as $44,000. Yes, you heard that right, $44,000 for a single dime. It may sound unbelievable, but it's true. The right combination of mint condition and rare minting errors can push the price of a 2016 dime to extraordinary levels. Collectors and numismatists know just how valuable these coins can be, and they're willing to pay top dollar to add them to their collections. So, what should you do if you find a 2016 dime that looks like it's in good condition, or if you suspect it might have a minting error? First, take a close look at the coin. Check for signs of wear, but also pay attention to the details, especially if there are any oddities like off-center strikes, doubled designs, or missing edges. If your 2016 dime looks like it could be something special, don't hesitate to get it appraised by a professional. You might be holding onto a coin worth far more than its face value. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 2016 dime is just another example of how a small, everyday coin can be worth far more than you might think. Whether it's a rare minting error or simply an uncirculated gem, this dime has the potential to bring in a huge reward. Today, we have something truly fascinating to talk about: the 1963 United States 1 dime. Now, when you think of a dime, what probably comes to mind is a small, everyday coin that doesn't seem worth much. But what if I told you that a 1963 dime could be worth tens of thousands of dollars? That's right, this seemingly humble coin has a secret, a rare and valuable one. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the 1963 dime could be worth a fortune. Let's dive in. First, let's take a quick look at the 1963 dime's history. The dime, which has been part of American currency since 1796, has had several designs throughout the years. The design we're talking about today features the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was honored with a spot on the coin after his death in 1945. The Roosevelt dime, with its simple yet dignified image of FDR, was first released in 1946, and it has remained in circulation ever since, with only minor changes to the design. The reverse side of the coin is just as meaningful, showcasing a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. These designs have stood the test of time, and while they may seem like just ordinary images, they carry with them a deep sense of American history and values. But as we all know, coins are more than just pieces of metal with designs. Some can hold incredible value, especially when they're rare, unique, or in pristine condition. Now, when it comes to the 1963 dime, we're talking about a coin from a very specific period in U.S. history. The 1960s were a time of social and political change in America, and the country was going through significant economic shifts. In 1963, the country was still under the leadership of President John F. Kennedy, and the economy was relatively stable. The 1963 dime, minted in large quantities, was produced for regular circulation, but here's the catch: many of them have been used and worn down over the years. So, what makes a 1963 dime from a sea of others special? Let's explore. The most important factor that determines the value of any coin is its condition. Coins that have been circulated over time, used in everyday transactions, and exposed to wear and tear typically have lower values. However, some coins have managed to survive without significant damage, retaining much of their original detail and luster. A 1963 dime in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in circulation and is essentially as good as the day it was minted, is incredibly rare. If you happen to come across a 1963 dime that is still in mint condition, congratulations. You're holding on to a piece of American history that could be worth a small fortune. These uncirculated dimes are much harder to come by, which is why they are so highly sought after by collectors. The sharpness of the details, the lack of wear, and the overall quality of the coin are what set it apart and make it so valuable. But here's the thing: it's not just about being in pristine condition. The 1963 dime also has another key factor that can dramatically increase its value: mint errors. Minting errors are mistakes made during the production of a coin. These errors can make a coin stand out and turn it into something highly collectible. Some of these errors are extremely rare, and when they are discovered, the price of the coin can skyrocket. The 1963 dime is no exception to this point. One of the most common types of minting errors is the off-center error. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, causing the design to be struck off-center. This can create a very distinctive look, with parts of the coin's design missing or shifted to one side. Off-center errors are highly prized by collectors because of their uniqueness, and finding one in a 1963 dime could make it worth far more than its face value. Another type of error that can significantly increase a coin's value is the double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin has a flaw, causing the design to be printed more than once. In some cases, the second strike may be slightly misaligned, creating a double effect on the lettering or images. A double die error can make a coin stand out in a way that is hard to miss, and collectors go crazy for these types of coins. If you come across a 1963 dime with a double die error, it could be worth far more than you think. There are also other types of minting errors that can make a 1963 dime incredibly rare and valuable. For example, a clipped planchet error happens when the metal used to strike the coin isn't cut properly, leaving a portion of the coin's edge missing. This can make the dime look unusual and unique, and as with other minting errors, it's something collectors covet. Similarly, filled die errors, where parts of the coin's design are indistinct or blurry due to a worn or damaged die, can also add value to a coin, especially if the error is prominent. So, how much could a 1963 dime be worth? Well, the answer depends on a few factors: the coin's condition, any rare mint errors it might have, and how valuable those errors are to collectors. In general, a 1963 dime in average circulated condition will be worth just its face value, 10 cents. However, if you have one in mint or near mint condition, the price can easily jump to several dollars. But here's the big reveal: if you have a 1963 dime that is in exceptional condition or features a rare minting error, it could be worth much more than just a few dollars. In fact, some of these rare dimes have been known to sell for an astonishing $47,000, yes, you heard that right, $47,000 for a single 1963 dime. The combination of a pristine condition and a rare minting error can make this dime a collector's dream, and if you happen to have one of these hidden gems in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, if you've got a stash of coins from 1963, or if you happen to come across one in your pocket change, take a closer look. Check for any signs of minting errors or unusual features, and if you think it could be something special, consider getting it appraised by a professional. You never know when you might find a coin that could change your financial future. Today, we have a real treat for you as we explore the fascinating world of rare coins. We're going to be talking about something that might seem ordinary at first glance, but it has an astonishing value that you won't believe. We're talking about the 2004 United States 1 dime. A coin that most people wouldn't think twice about, but today, we're going to show you why this dime might be worth a lot more than you think. Before we get into the value and potential worth of this coin, let's take a moment to understand its history. The 2004 dime is part of the famous Roosevelt dime series, which has been a staple of American currency since 1946. The design of this coin honors Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who is remembered for his leadership during some of the country's most challenging times. Roosevelt's profile appears on the obverse, or front, of the coin, which has been the standard design since its introduction. On the reverse side of the 2004 dime, you'll see a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of freedom, peace, and strength, which have been part of the dime's design since it was first minted. These simple yet powerful images reflect the ideals that America stands for, making the Roosevelt dime more than just a piece of currency. It represents a rich history, and like all coins, it carries with it stories from the past. Now, while the 2004 dime has been in circulation for over a decade, it wasn't until recently that people began to realize that some of these dimes, particularly in excellent condition or with rare features, can be worth a lot more than their 10-cent face value. So, what is it about the 2004 1 dime that makes it so valuable? The answer lies in its condition and the potential for mint errors. We all know that coins don't last forever, and over time, they can become worn, scratched, or damaged. But every once in a while, a coin is produced that stands the test of time, one that doesn't show the usual wear and tear that happens from years of circulation. These coins are known as uncirculated coins. A 2004 dime that is uncirculated, meaning it's never been used in transactions and has remained in pristine condition, is quite rare. The sharpness of the design, the lack of wear on the edges, and the bright, shiny luster are all signs that a coin has been preserved in excellent condition. When you come across one of these pristine coins, it's not just a rare find, it's a valuable treasure, but there's more to the story than just condition. Mint errors are another major factor in determining a coin's value, and the 2004 dime is no exception. Minting errors are flaws that happen during the production process, mistakes that can cause a coin to be different from its intended design. Some errors are minor, while others are so unique that they can dramatically increase the value of the coin. For example, an off-center error occurs when the coin isn't aligned correctly when it's struck, causing parts of the design to be missing or shifted. These coins stand out because they are visually distinct, and collectors prize them for their rarity. Another type of minting error that can affect the 2004 dime is a double die error. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, causing the design to be struck twice. The result is a blurry or doubled appearance on the lettering or images on the coin. This is a highly desirable error among collectors because it makes the coin truly unique. A 2004 dime with a double die error could easily fetch a premium price at auction or from a coin dealer, as it is a rare example of a mistake that occurred during the minting process. But errors aren't the only way a 2004 dime can increase in value. The coin's rarity also plays a role. While millions of dimes were minted in 2004, only a small number of them will have been kept in perfect condition. The demand for rare coins, especially those in uncirculated condition or with mint errors, has only increased over the years as collectors continue to hunt for hidden gems. So, what is the value of a 2004 one dime? Well, if you have one that is in near perfect condition or has a rare minting error, the price can be significantly higher than the face value. In fact, a pristine 2004 dime or one with an error could be worth up to a staggering $49,000. Yes, you heard that right, $49,000 for a single 2004 dime. It's incredible to think that a coin worth just 10 cents when it was minted can now be worth tens of thousands of dollars. But that's the power of rarity and the coin market. A dime with the right characteristics can fetch an impressive sum, especially if you have it appraised by a professional who can confirm its value. So, if you're a coin collector, or if you just happen to come across a 2004 dime in your pocket change, take a closer look. Check for any unusual features or signs of wear. Even a small imperfection can turn a coin into a rare and valuable find. And remember, even if your 2004 dime doesn't have an error or pristine condition, it's still a part of American history and a great addition to any collection. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2004 United States one dime and its surprising potential value. If you've got one of these dimes in excellent condition, or if you discover a minting error, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more coin-related content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.